Hi, this is the help video for PowerPoint Chapter 3, Pause and Practice Number 2. So on the left we have the instruction as it appears in the SimNet SimBook, and on the right we have the file as it exists at the end of 3.1. We already have the file name properly, so we can skip down to step number 3, create a visual transition between topics. So what we're going to do is place some section headers throughout our presentation to break it up into the different areas that those slides represent. So we're going to insert a new slide with section header layout to after slide 3. So let's go up to slide 3. Home, new slide, section header. We're going to go to 9. New slide, section header, and 15. New slide, section header. Okay, so then on slide 4, we're going to type the presentation structure, and then on every one of these, we're going to delete the subtitle. So we're just going to do presentation structure. Slide 10, we're going to type presentation practice. If I can type, and then get rid of that sub. And then 16 is summary. Click on the edge here, hit delete. All right, prepare speaker notes. So speaker notes are notes that would that you would attach to a slide, and you would see them as the speaker. I almost think of them as, in the old days, we would have the cards, the little index cards that you would have your notes on when you're doing a presentation. So that's kind of like what this is. So we want to go to slide 11, and so we're on Prepare Speaker Notes, and we want to click the Notes Page button, which is on the View tab, and Notes Page. And so it divides it. Up here at the top, you'll see what the slide is, and then down here you'll have your text. Okay. Let's see, we're going to zoom in to 120 so we can see it better. And then we want bullets, so we're going to go home, select bullets, and we're going to type this. I'm going to type it and restart the movie. Okay, so I have this text typed on the speaker notes for slide 11, and I did want to mention to indent like that, you hit the tab, and then when you go back, you can do a shift tab, or you can use the decrease indent up here. All right, so then we're going to go to the next slide. So I usually do it just by hitting the page down button, and then we're going to type this in. Once again, I'm not going to have you watch, so I'm going to go here, and then I'm just going to start typing, and I'll restart the movie when I'm done. Okay, so I have these all typed. Now I'm going to go ahead and come back up here to View and select Normal, and I go back to my regular slide. I did want to mention here, down here, you can always bring those notes up. Do you see this little dot, this like double line down here? You can drag it so you can show your notes on this screen in normal view. You just need to bring this up or down, okay? Okay, so print notes pages for slide 11 and 12. So we're going to do File, Print, and then what are we printing? We're printing just slides 11 to 12. We want full page, the notes page, right? So note page, and this notes page, it's already selected when you click notes page. Just verify that by clicking back into it. and scale to fit should be there. You can go ahead and hit print. I'm not going to. Notice there's only 2 slides. It's the 2 slides that I have listed here. So you don't have to print the whole slide every time. You just can, let's say you just change one of these, like you make a change. You can just reprint just that slide by right here just putting in the slide number. Okay. All right, so let's go back and we're going to do slideshow, and we want to rehearse our timing. So in our slideshow, in this setup, we're going to click rehearse timing. So it's going to go through. I got to stop out of there. We got to read this before we can start this. Okay, so click rehearse timings. Next slide, after 3 to 5 seconds, at the end say yes. Okay, so we're going to do rehearse timings. We're just going to watch this, and it's going to seem long. Then we're just going to click, wait a few seconds, click, wait a few seconds. So we're going to click. There's our okay, remember on this one we did, you have to click here and then that will fall in. That was one of our animations. So I did 2 clicks, one for the arrow, and there's our little wave. There's that one. I didn't click. Remember we had that one come in automatically after. And then here's our, it came in as a spin automatically. I didn't click. There's another one of our breaks. So I'm just clicking here to go through. And what you would be doing in real is you would be doing your speech, you know, practicing what you're going to say, and then click as you go. And then, for example, oh, there's our heart spinning twice. So, you know, if you have to give a 10 to 15 minute speech, then this would be a way for you to practice and make sure you're within that range. You're not too short, not too long. There's our video. We would click here if we actually wanted to. I don't want to. So I'm just going to go. And then there's the end. Yes, I want to save it. Wow, that was a quick presentation. I only had 1 minute and 33 seconds. So, all right. So now we're going to change how slides advance and modify the presentation. So go back to transitions, and on the transition tab right here where it says on mouse click, we want to uncheck that, and we want to change this after to 3 seconds. So then that would automate your presentation so that you wouldn't even have to click, right? So it's going to do 3 seconds on it. We're going to do apply to all. Change the after timing on the section heading. So let's go to the section headings. So I can select all 3 by using my control key. And then I'm going to check this to 1 after. Okay, so that's only to those selected. All right, so now we're going to review it again. Okay, so on the slideshow, we're going to come over here to monitors and make sure that use presenter view is selected. And this is where it might be different because I have 3 monitors, and so I could do from beginning, and if you only have 1, then you would want to do these. So I'm going to do from beginning, and what you cannot see is, and actually is on my second screen I have the presenter view. So I have the current slide, the next slide, and then the notes that are there. Okay, and so that would be able for me to use my notes to give the presentation. All right, I'm going to go ahead and save this and close out of 3.2. We're done with 3.2, so I'll end this video and we'll pick up at 3.3. Thank you.